Alright, here we are. The video that you've all been waiting for. The best Forex brokers in the world. But first, a disclaimer. If you're a US citizen or live in the US, this video is not for you because these two brokers are not allowing US citizens to fund their accounts with them. So, we can't win all of them. But, let's get right into it. So, the top two Forex brokers in the world, in my opinion, again, another disclaimer, before we actually talk about anything finances, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not funded, sponsored, or have any connections with these Forex brokers. I've just done my research, and these are the two that I think are one of the best in the world, and we're going to go into a deep dive in their websites, and I'll show you guys exactly why. But again, make your own educated assumptions and do your own research, and then get to the conclusion that way. So let's go right into the first one. Now the first one that we are going to talk about is Pepperstone. Pepperstone is a Forex broker coming out of Australia. So for all of you Australians, good for you. But it's definitely a really good broker. I've done a lot of research on them, and they have many good things about them. And we're going to go into a few of those things. So obviously the first thing you want to do is make sure that your broker's website looks professional, because you want to make sure that at least spending money and time on their website, because if they're not even willing to put in that effort, well, are they going to put effort into you as their customer? So the first thing that I'd want to go into is why Pepperstone. This is kind of the first thing that they want you to click. If you're trying to figure out if this is the good broker for you, well, this is probably a good place to start. Now, it was founded over in 2010, so almost 10 years old. It's been around for a little bit, but not as much as the older ones. And then obviously, it tells you why you should trade with them. And a few things that I look for in brokers. If you haven't watched the criteria video of how to look for a good broker, I'll link that in the descriptions down below. But the first thing I always look for is, are they regulated? And right here, this is the Australian regulation, and then they are also regulated by the FCA. So those are two really big regulations in the financial and futures and Forex communities. So for them to be regulated by those two agencies, that's a really good plus for me. So I like that a lot. Another really good thing is that they have good client service or customer support, and they have that down here. They do have a premium client service, which is really cool, but if you want to pay extra. But I know that they do also offer a very free and simple one, which is really nice as well. And then obviously you want to make sure that this is a good broker to trade off of, and that they allow you to trade off of multiple things, and that they offer over 150 instruments, including FX, CFDs, commodities, energies. As far as cryptocurrencies and stocks go, I'm not too sure on this broker, but that's just extra research you may have to do for yourself to figure that out. And it's always nice to have that referral program, obviously paying out in the Australian dollar. So if you do have some Forex friends who don't have a broker yet, well, maybe this is your first way to make your Forex money. And then obviously we'll go back to their homepage and look at a couple more things that they have. The first thing that kind of stands out to me that's interesting is they do have a 30-day demo account. Now I'm not sure if you have to pay for the demo account after 30 days, which if you do, you don't have to pay for any demo account ever, so don't pay for demo accounts or even live accounts. Maybe they're just trying to push you into opening up a live account. Who really knows? But obviously they have support 24 hours, 5 days a week. I'm assuming they're closed on the weekends just like the Forex markets are. And then obviously as you come down, you can see their 500-to-1 leverage that they offer. They're protected by these regulations, so your money is safe and you can have that peace of mind. They also do offer, remember, those 150 instruments, which is the Forex pairs, gold, silver, platinum, stuff like that. So if you like to trade a lot of currency pairs, well, this is definitely a good place for you. And another really cool thing is they do have a lot of awards. So That's always nice. When your Forex broker is winning awards and getting recognized for that, that means they're doing something right. So that's Pepperstone, based out of Australia. Do your own research if you want to go with this broker, but definitely one that really stood out to me. Now, my favorite, I saved the best for last, and that is FX Pro. If you haven't heard of FX Pro yet, well, in my opinion, it is one of the best Forex brokers in the world, and in my opinion, it is one that I would go with, but unfortunately, I'm in the United States and they do not fund or allow US citizens to come in here because the USA requires a broker to have a regulation from the NFA in order to allow US citizens to fund their accounts with them. And since they are based in the UK, they do not have that. But it's okay because they do have other regulations which we can always come down to the footer of our favorite brokers and make sure that they are regulated, because that's the most important thing. And obviously right here you can see that they are regulated by the FCA. That is a regulation number. They're also regulated by the Dubai Financial Services and also the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Commission. So they've got 3 people that are regulating them. That's a good sign to me. I really like it, and I recognize those regulations as well. Now, one place that you can really go that is going to help you understand who FX Pro is on their home site. You'll come down to company and click on About Forex. Now, they do have an amazing 2-minute video, which I'm not going to play right now, but I've watched it, and I think you guys should really go check it out if you're considering this broker. They are an extremely impressive broker. I'm a little sad that I can't actually open up my account with them, so bummer. But if you are in the UK or anywhere that supports FX Pro, I would highly recommend going with this. Obviously do your own research, but as we go down, you can kind of see their history when they were founded. They've been around since 2006, so they're not new to the game, but they're not also like insane veterans. You can also see many other things. They're allowing a free demo account, which is always good. They are a trusted broker, and they have these regulations in all these countries, which is good to see that they have more than one. These are kind of all their accolades. They have over 60 international awards, which I think is really important. When you see brokers having global sponsorships as well, that's impressive because they're not only trying to get your money, but they're trying to get their name out there and solidify themselves as a legitimate broker, which I think is important because that means they're taking an extra step to showing people that they're legit. Another cool thing that I have never actually seen on any other website is they show you their executive board. They show you their team, the people that are actually running this. So if you ever have any doubts, you can look these people up. And I'm not even going to try and pronounce the CEO's name, but it's cool that they offer that transparency within this company. And then obviously you can always come to the Forex markets and what they offer, and you can see that they're offering over 70 FX pairs. They're also offering many other things that you can trade. They're showing you how fast, their support, their platforms that you can trade off of. So it's really cool. And another cool thing about this, it doesn't say cryptocurrency on here, but I know that they do offer cryptos. So you can trade Forex futures, shares, metals, and energies, and then also all the other cool things as well. So again, really do your research, understand what broker you want to go with. You got to do your own research. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe down below, hit that like button, and in the comments let us know what you liked and what you didn't like, so that way we can get better for the next video. If you watched to the end, we thank you so much for being here until the end, and we'll see you guys on the next video.